Hi everybody, Sophaplays here today, and we are going to be looking at the new expansion that's coming in called United in Stormwind. So we're going to look at the trailer, which is really exciting. I already looked at it on stream last night, but we'll do another reaction for YouTube, why not? And we're going to look at the new cards and see how they may impact Arena and if they're any good. Let's go!
Greetings, citizens! Welcome to Stormwind! Need help? What can I do for you?
Well,
For the Alliance!
my friends, you look tired and hungry. How about some Stormwind breed?
From boots to blouse, the auction house will have just what you need.
And if your portions are leaking, then how about the spell of it?
There's no excuse, the Blue Recluse will give you your drinks for free.
Oh, just what?
Stormwind spells and shields galore. When you think you've seen it all, you're sure to see something more.
Don't be afraid of the shadows, the youthful king is fine. For presence here, the light is here to soothe your troubled mind.
Stormwind, heroes bold will rise. Adventure calls and stand our proud will show our alliance pride. Stormwind, we bow as heroes before us, and we fight and stand as
I love that. I'm sorry, that was so good. I really enjoyed that, and I'm not gonna lie, like just certain parts of it is just golden. And doesn't this give you like Dance Mum vibes? You know, like when you have like a really overbearing mother that makes you want to do good. I don't know why, that just like reminded me of that. And the Frosting Knights as well were just hilarious. I was laughing at this on stream yesterday. No, great solid trailer. I actually really enjoyed it. Nice amount of energy. But yeah, let's get into the cards. Okay, so let's go through the cards quickly. So the first card we have is a 4 mana 3/2. So stats, Spice Bread Baker, Battlecry, restore health to your hero equal to your hand size. I think this will only be beneficial in certain classes in Arena, like Warlock or Priest. Any class that basically has a decent amount of card generation should be able to pull this off, but in general, I think this would be like bottom tier for me. I'm not a massive fan. Like, I'd much rather a medic, as it's much more flexible. Next card we have is the quest line. I don't believe quests will be available in Arena, question mark. Like, they never have been before, but we'll look at it quickly. Sorcerer's Gambit questline, cast a Fire, Frost, and Arcane spell. So it seems pretty undoable. Reward, draw a spell. And then you have the second one, which is cast a Fire, Frost, and Arcane spell, discover one. And you have the same quest line again, and then you get Arcanus Dawn Grasp. And what this card does is Battlecry for the rest of the game, you have +3 spell damage, and it's a 5 mana 7/7. If you somehow magically manage to pull this off in Arena, you deserve to win the game. I don't think it'd be viable even if it was allowed in Arena. I don't think they will be allowing us to draft this. Next card we have, again, is another quest. I don't think it'll be an Arena, but we'll look at it very quickly. We have the Demon Seed questline, takes 6 damage on your turns. Reward lifesteal, deal 3 damage to the enemy hero. And then next one is take 7 damage, deal 3 damage to the enemy hero with lifesteal. And then the last one is take 8 damage on your turn, and when you do that, you get Blightborn Tamsin. So Battlecry for the rest of the game, the damage you take on your turn damages your opponent instead. I think people in Wild are gonna have an absolute ball with this. I can't wait to see what some people in the Wild ladder may do. But yeah, I don't think this is viable in Arena, so nah. Next one we have is a 2-mana 3/2, the Mailbox Dancer. It's a battle cry, add a coin to your hand, death rattle, give your opponent one. I actually don't mind this so much because there's a lot of spell burst synergy going on. I think the class that would probably benefit from this the most is Rogue, because of all the combo cards they have available to them. I think it's solid. Like, it has the decent amount of stats. Obviously, your opponent will get a coin too, but I think it's like tit for tat, right? I think it's absolutely fine, so I'll give it a thumbs up. Next one we have is a Paladin weapon. 1 mana 0/3 Prismatic Jewel Kit. After a friendly minion loses Divine Shield, give minions in your hand +1/+1, lose 1 durability. Now, this depends how much Divine Shield synergy there would be in Arena when this card comes by even. Imagine learning how to speak English. Anyway, I'm probably going to give this a thumbs down. Like, unless you do have Divine Shield minions, I'm just very skeptical about this card actually working. So yeah, I don't think it's worth. Next card we have, and this is the card that everyone's like over with already. Like, no one's happy about this card. So Elic Mount is a 7-mana rare for Priest. Give a minion +4/+7 and taunt. When it dies, summon an Elic, and the Elic is a 4/7 taunt. This is basically Steeds for 1 more mana with extra stats. It's absolutely bonkers. I hate it. I already know I'm going to hate this card. I think this is going to be one of those GG cards. And honestly, I really, really hope they either really cut down the offering rate for this card, or they just don't allow it in Arena. Like, I think this card's just disgusting. Next card we have is common. It's a 3-mana 3/3 rush. Now, there is a new keyword called tradable. So basically what tradable means is you can drag the card into your deck, which will cost 1 mana, and it will draw you a new card. So if you don't need this card right now, you can go and dish for something better. I actually think this is such a good mechanic. I think this will be really game changer for Arena. I think it'll be really interesting. I can't wait for this. I love it. And just looking at stats, 3-mana 3/3 with rush. I feel like there's so many like 3-mana 3/4s out there. It's kind of especially if you try to use this against a Sunwell. Although there's a lot of 3-mana 4/3s as well. I think it's good enough, so I'll give it a thumbs up from there. Next card we have is another common, another tradable, 3-mana 3/4, Rustrock Viper, Battlecry, destroy your opponent's weapon. So it's basically a better ooze in a sense. I think this is easily a thumbs up. Great stats for the mana cost, and it has nice abilities. Okay, and then the next one we have is a Mage card, and I think this card is going to be hated. I know I'm going to hate it. So it's a 4-mana spell, Fire Sail, tradable, deal 3 damage to all minions. So Mage is actually going to have some cheap AoE. And the one thing to point out about this card is the fact that it's a common. So you're probably going to see this card quite often. Next card we have is a legendary. So a 5-mana 5/6 called Dark Bishop Benedictus. I really need to learn how to say stuff. Benedictus. Okay, close enough. Anyway, it's a priest legendary. Start the game. If the spells in your deck are all shadow, enter shadow form. I don't see if they would actually add this to Arena. It's a very specific... yeah, it's a very specific ability. I feel like the hero, do you remember the hero power legendaries? If you have like all even cards or odd cards, then your hero power changes. I'm wondering if it won't be allowed in Arena like those two. But if it is, stats are alright for a 5-mana card. It's basically a pit fighter if you don't pull it off, which is fine. Next card we have is a 2-mana 1/3 Pandaron Importer. Battlecry, discover a spell that didn't start in your deck. I think this is very interesting because if you, like me, sometimes get very low roll decks, you can actually discover cards that may be decent, that you may want in your deck. So yeah, I actually think this is okay. And it's not overstated, and it doesn't have poisonous, so you know. So yeah, I'm going to give this a thumbs up. I think it's solid, but I think it's also fair as well. I think it's decent enough. Next card we have is a warrior card. So a 3 mana spell, also tradable, gain 8 armor. I'm going to give this an instant thumbs down. Even with the tradable effect, I kind of hate it. It's basically gain 8 health or draw cards. Like, unless we're going to get some armor synergy, which I never recommend to really go for synergy in Arena, I kind of hate it. Yeah, I don't like it. I think it's very weak. And the next card we have is a Hunter spell. So a 3 mana spell called Ramin Mount. It's a rare. Give a minion +2/+2 and immune while attacking. When it dies, summon a ram. What? And then the ram is a 2 mana 2/2 beast. Immune while attacking. Wow. Wow, they've actually given Hunter some love. I'm so happy for them. I'm going to hate this card. This is going to really make you think about trading against Hunter. Like, it is a rare, so it's not going to be completely uncommon. I really hope they don't like give a massive offering rate for this, because it'll be frustrating to deal with this card all the time. Because what makes this card really good, the fact that it's a minion. It doesn't have to be a beast. You can put this on any minion, give it plus stats, and immune. Like, what? And you give it a death rattle. Like, it doesn't die at the end of the turn. It actually gets a minion. And the ram is stupid. Like, you'd have to kill the ram to, yeah. This card's bonkers. A definite thumbs up. I'm going to give it a double thumbs up. It's, like, crazy. Next card we have is a 1 mana 2/1 Peasant. They forgot to put my picture here. No, I'm kidding. At the start of your turn, draw a card. It's alright. It's a 1 mana 2/1 at the end of the day. People will probably remove it very easily. It's kind of It's got okay stats for a 1 mana card, but I'm not particularly a fan of it. Like, I think there's a lot of other 1 mana cards I'd much rather draft over this. I think if it was at the end of your turn, then this would be an easy thumbs up. But because it's at the start, nah. And then we have a Warlock card. So a 3 mana 0/2 weapon, Ruined Mithril Rod. After you draw 4 cards, reduce the cost of cards in your hand by 1. Lose 1 durability. I guess this would be actually quite decent in Warlock. Like, imagine you played this and then you have, like, I don't know, Backfire into tap. And, like, it's all the cards in your hand. So it's not just the ones you draw. So it's kind of like an Emperor effect in a sense. I think this will be actually really... I think it'll be alright. I don't think it's going to be amazing. But, like, Warlock do have a decent amount of draw synergy. So I'm not going to completely overlook this card. I think it may actually be alright. So, thumbs up. And then the last card we have is a 3 mana 3/3 legendary, which is already out, so it is draftable, I believe. So choose a flight path and go dormant. Awaken with a bonus when you complete it. And there's a lot of these. Okay, so let's have a look. So, there we go, Westfall. In 1 turn, summon a 2/2 adventurer with a random bonus effect. That's why I was showing the adventurers. I got confused for a second. Ironforge, in 3 turns, restore 10 health to your hero. Okay. And in 5 turns, deal 12 damage, randomly splits among enemies. I don't know how I feel about it. I would always go for 1, I think. I think it's good if you go for the Westfall. This, I feel like it's a long time to wait, isn't it, for 12 damage? It's among enemies. I think if it was enemy minions so you're able to control it, it may feel better. But your opponent can prepare for this, you know. Like, I'm still going to give it a thumbs up because the first one's really good. I don't really particularly care about health that much. Unless you're really behind, I guess. And this one, I don't like it. It's like a worse version of that Demon Hunter cards. Anyway, that is all the cards from the new set. I am really excited. I hope you are too. Let me know which card you are most looking forward to from the new sets. This is Sophaplays, and I hope you have a lovely day. Bye.